Hey everybody, it's David Pay with Kiss Replicas, and I'm back with Jason, and we're going to show you how the beautiful monster armor, the official monster armor, how your suits, once you receive them, how you're going to be putting them on. So yeah, we do have the 3 straps on the front, just as the actual demon suit are made with the heavy duty 2mm leather, and yes, they are adjustable, and for all intents purposes it does open up, but it makes for a much more laborious put on of the armor, and it's not as smooth and simple to adjust. It's just not the way it's traditionally done, even going on and off stage. All of it is done from the back, and we're going to give you a demonstration of that. So Jason, why don't we start by taking off the arms. All right. And the arms come off with quick release parachute buttons, parachute clips, not buttons I should say, okay? And both of the arms are done the same way. Otherwise, everything's attached with heavy duty, non-stretch webbing for both of the arms. Elbows, of course, they pivot, okay? So here's what the arms look like on their own, and we'll just lay them aside. And now I'm gonna rotate this towards Jason, and I want the camera to get it, but see, here's the 2 clips where it's attached, okay? So Jason, why don't you go ahead and open those up, and I'm going to put it on him so that you can see exactly what it takes to put this on and how you can manage this. So Jay, take a step in, okay? And whenever you put this on, it's always good that on first time when you put it on and lift it right up so that you get it right into the armpits, and then let it rest down on the shoulders. Okay, now the 2 quick clips on the back rest in place. And now it's resting on his shoulders, and all the weight of the armor is on the simulated piece, the simulated collars that are underneath. So it's not even being weighed down on the armor. There's a faux strapping underneath for it. And I'll get into more of that later on. So first things first, Jay, face me. Keep going. Slide your hand inside. Okay, so this is one. And turn around the other way. Let me get the other arm. Slide it inside. And it's always easier if you let the person who's going to be wearing it slide his arm in and you lift it up to the piece. Don't let him drag it all the way down. So there. And that is in. Face me for a second. And once the arms are in, you just want to make sure that everything is lined up. Okay, face the camera so they can get a good look at you. And so here we are. The armor is completely on. I'm going to step out of frame, and I'm going to ask Jason to do just some basic movements of moving your arms, slightly rotate. Go ahead, move your arms. Yeah. Okay, so this is essentially, movement is really, really good with this armor. Now, the thing to state is, we're all different. We're all built differently, and we're going to adjust the fit per order. So depending on the measurements that you've given me for your bodysuit, and those of you that didn't get a bodysuit, I'm reaching out to each and every one of you to get specific measurements. We're going to be adjusting the webbing in the sides and how we handle the back as well as the webbing in the sleeves, which is essentially adjustable so you can lower and raise the arms. Okay, but here is how the whole suit looks when it's on. And as far as taking it off goes, you saw that the sleeves do come off, but at the same time, you can leave the sleeves attached always, unclip your 2 buttons, and then from the front, it's removed. You know what? While we're here, why don't we attach a cape? So just take a step forward, Jason. So, well, here's what the cape looks like. And, that's what I was looking for. So that I like to keep on the inside. That's the official branding. So what's going to happen here is the cape connects to the clips that are underneath the collars, and they're the exact same heavy-duty clips. Can I have your wrist? And then they connect to the wrist as well. And again, I'm going to step out of frame momentarily so that we can see Jason. Now, Jason, take a step to your left and open up your arms to a T so we can show off the cape. Isn't that beautiful? Cape is made directly from the same pattern that Jean's actual monster cape was made from. You could lower your arms.
It's a workout.
Yeah. And of course, all of the armor comes from the actual bucks and some pieces directly off of the actual monster suit as well. Why don't you turn around, Jason? Give them a view of everything from the front. Take a step back so that you fit into frame. A little bit over there. Open up your arms. How great is that? So those of you that are waiting on the monster suit, here's how it all looks. This is how the cape attaches. You've seen how to put the suit on. And you know what? Why don't we quickly just take it off you by leaving the arms attached so that they can see. Rotate. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is to actually take off the cape, although you can leave one side of it on. Then unclip, unclip. Jason, face me. Turn around, buddy. And we're going to leave the arms attached, and it just slides right off. And if you could just hold the neck. Okay, clip it on. Okay, that's it. I always like to straighten pieces out once we put them on our displays. And there you go. So now that I've done all the talking, I'm going to turn it over to Jason. How was it putting it on? How did it feel? What was the weight like? What was the movement like? How did you feel?
Movement was great. I'm a smaller guy, so it feels great. The arms were really great. And as you can tell, as I said, I'm a smaller person. So even though this armor fits all, the arms were really great. The only thing is, I'm sure if the back was potentially cinched in a little bit for my smaller frame, it would fit like a T. But all in all, it still fits great.
You know what? You bring up a good point, actually. So with the smaller frame. So those of you that, again, based on your body dimensions, will be pinching the back as far as the straps go so that it's pulled in tighter. Very good point, actually, because he's narrower. So with him, the back pieces, when we clip them in, they actually should have clipped in closer. But because this is our internal working sample, we made it fit the mannequin perfectly. But fair point there. So we're going to be doing everything custom to your measurements. But this is it, guys. So this is what you're going to be receiving. And the first groups actually start shipping out likely by week's end. If it's not week's end, we're looking at early next week. So questions? Anybody want to check in on their order? You could reach me 9 to 5, 9 to 4, almost 9 to 5 nowadays, actually. Monday to Friday, 905-751-1556. Here it is, your officially licensed Kiss Demon Monster Armor. It's coming.